Yeah.
Today we've got a mock test with Michael. This is his second one. Tell him what you feel for on the first one, Michael.
Didn't check me blind spot on me after me emergency stop.
What else?
What was it?
You reacted too long. You didn't take note. You stopped for promptness. Can you remember?
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Pulling out when I shouldn't have.
You had a white van moment. He drives a white van, don't you?
Yeah.
He's come to Sunderland, sunny Sunderland. I'm going to give him a really hard route, and if he passes this one, he's laughing. When's your test, Michael?
It's 2 weeks Wednesday.
Good. So we're going to show you Mackham's how it's done. Well, he is, aren't you? Right. He knows the drill, the protocol, so we're just going to get straight on with it. One question, powered steering.
You want to make sure it's nice and light once you've got your ignition started, and once you drive off it wants to be light and responsive as well.
Good. Now follow the road head at all times unless you're directed by signs and markers. It's going to be all instruction this time. Drive
No
anyway.
problem.
Now at the end of the road, turn right. The end of the road, turn left. On the left. Drive on when you feel ready. Yo, Michael, when that driving examiner pulls you up at the side of the road, apply the parking brake, select neutral, cancel the signal, and listen to his instruction. He might start the independent drive, he might ask you to do a controlled stop. We might just tell you to drive off when you're ready. So park and brake neutral, cancel signal, then listen to instruction. Yeah, Michael, I was the only driving instructor that would come near you. Nobody would touch you with a barge pole. Yet you try and wreck my car when you go over these speed bumps. Minor fault number one, use of speed over these. Michael, I would have been about 10 miles an hour for these. You're about 20 miles an hour. It's a bit on the fast side. Minor fault number two, Michael, you should be checking them mirrors before moving out around this road, calm and measure. There could have been anybody overtaking you. We are in Sunderland, you know. Minor fault number 3, Michael. You should have entered these hatch markings. You turn right from the left-hand side of the road. Had there been oncoming traffic and you had to stop and you blocked the traffic from behind from getting past you on the left, then I would have given you a serious fault for this. So the guideline with the rule with the road markings is if they're surrounded by a broken white line, you can enter them if it's safe to do so unnecessary.
Roundabout turn right, it's the third exit. The time tunnel A19 north.
Michael must know this roundabout well because this is a nightmare for learner drivers in Sunderland. Badly laid out in my humble opinion. But Michael, well done with this. I was expecting to give you serious fault in this roundabout, on this spy roundabout, but you do good work with it, so well done. Nice driving skills during this carriageway, Michael. I get the impression that you knew exactly what was behind and to the side, so this is all good work. Good, well done. Remember, learners in Sunderland, when you've got a choice of keeping left or joining the dual carriageway, the examiner will tell you what to do. If you can only join the dual carriageway, he will not tell you what to do.
At the roundabout turn right is the third exit.
Serious fault number 1 for you, Michael. Oh. Whoever designed this roundabout once lined up against the wall and shooting. The road markings are far too late. The road markings should be in front of us. When Michael gets around this corner, he realises he's in the wrong lane, which Michael, I would have just kept in that lane, gone straight ahead. Not a problem that the examiner redirect you. It's poorly laid out, this roundabout. It's not your fault. But what you do is you come round, you see the markings, realise you're in the wrong lane, and you start to drift into the right. Look in the right dormer as you're drifting over. There was a car there, it didn't affect them. But Michael, I would have just gone straight ahead. And what happens is, as you stare in the dormer, as the lights change red and I have to duel you. So it would go down as physical action. The examiner took physical action. Michael, when I drove this roundabout for the first time, my instinct was to take up the right lane. I don't know why, but just to take up the right lane. But I can see why you've picked the left. But once you picked that left, Michael, I would have just continued off the roundabout and let the examiner worry about the rest. You would not get wrong for this. It's badly marked by whoever done it.
Ready. Oh, you've got control now.
No problem.
Parking brakes on.
Minor fault number 4, Michael. You move over to the left lane with the signal on for right.
Which exit was it, sorry?
This one here, next exit. Follow the road ahead. It's the first exit. Second exit, sorry.
Serious fault number 2, Michael. Michael, what you do is you straight line the roundabout and you make it even worse by using your left door mirror and signal to leave the roundabout. If you can give me a good reason why you want to use that left door mirror when going straight ahead from the left lane, then I'll agree with you, but I can't think of one. What you need to do is look towards that left curb and just follow that left curb round. If I was going to use any mirror, it would be my right door mirror for watching people overtake. But you straight line the roundabout and made it even worse by checking your left door mirror and drifting over to the right. And you didn't check your mirrors on approach, so you didn't know what was behind or to the sides.
At the roundabout, turn right, it's the third exit.
Minor fault number 5, Michael. You should have cancelled the signal when leaving this roundabout. You leave it on. Had somebody reacted to your signal, pull out in front of you, then I would have given you a serious fault for that.
Not this one, the next one down. It's left here, yeah. And then can you drive it forward into a bay on the left or right hand side? It's up to you which one you want to pick. And can you just back it out that way? The same way you came. Back it out to the right, sorry.
Goes to swing around that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael does really well with this driving forward into the bays. Really tight in here. It's tighter than what it looks on video. He does good all-round observation when reversing out. He gets into the bay perfect. So yeah, this is good work, Michael. Well done, you.
And at the end of the road, turn right.
Minor fault number 6, Michael. When we get to these 40, you need to check your mirrors and watch for anybody overtaking, because this is where they like to overtake when the speed increases. Luckily for you, there was nobody overtaking. Had somebody been overtaken, you'd put your foot down like you did, and you force them into oncoming traffic, then obviously you're going to pick up a serious fault for that. So once you get to the 40s, or just before, have a look in mirrors. If nobody's overtaken, and start accelerating if you think it's safe to do so. Minor fault number 7, Mike. You're just a bit far off the curb when you pull up at the side of the road.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Serious fault number 3, Michael. Michael, what you do is you try to stop on the backup light, which is for the traffic coming from your left. Had this been your red light, you would have had a light to the left-hand side and a solid white line across the width of the road. I've seen this a lot with learner drivers when they turn right to stop on the backup light, so should have just continued straight round.
Well, keep going, keep going, keep going. And just pull up on the left, just up there behind that learner drive. Keep going. That'll do. Right, let's get them feet yours. How do you think you've done?
I think I did alright until we got to that roundabout where I nearly went through the lights.
Can you explain that one?
I was focusing too much on my mirror because I was in the wrong lane at first.
Yeah, it's a dodgy roundabout. Everybody feels there.
I've never seen that one before.
I know, that's why I took you. How did you do here, Hill?
Don't know, did I do it correctly?
Yeah, you picked the left lane. Did you know that one?
Well, them's the ones I was telling you about earlier.
I was looking to try to fail you there, but you'd done it right, so well done. What was the second serious fault? Well, the third one, there's one of them you don't know. Do you see that light there? This is the third one.
Alright, I've stopped here, didn't I? Went to...
Yeah, face left.
Yeah.
Face right. Whose was that light?
That was for them over there.
What do we call that light? That's a backup light, a secondary light, isn't it, for these? I might have preempted that for you because I was just looking down. Did you see me looking down there?
No, I was just focusing. I came round and I seen it. I was just...
Right. Well, my conscience is clear then. But when you turned right there, it was their backup light.
Yeah,
Does that make
I know.
sense?
Yeah.
And the other one, a bit unlucky here, but most learners do it. Can you remember that roundabout where McDonald's is? And
Yeah.
what do you call it? Very tight little roundabout.
I came.
Go on.
If I came too far, like...
You were over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were nearly straight like
Yeah.
a roundabout. If there'd been anybody in the right lane, like a motorbike or
Could
something.
have been.
So when you go around little roundabouts like that, you
Stick
know
left.
this. Yeah, it's go around like that.
Yeah.
What happened with that roundabout there? I didn't mark it, but that was a white van moment, wasn't it?
The car coming up behind us.
Yeah.
I slowed him down a bit too much.
Which
as
one?
well. The black. Just a few minutes ago was a black.
Hit the roundabout.
Yeah. And then.
Well, you didn't slow him down. I would have marked you for it, but I wouldn't have pulled out. But you did. You got away from it, so you got. I didn't mark it. Right. Have you any questions before we turn that off?
What about the
No, see
pulling
what
over on the left? That was a bit too hesitant again for that.
Yeah, you need to work on that.
Yeah.
You need to work on that. It's Michael, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll go back that way and we'll practice that one. But you went to pull up a couple of times and then changed your mind. Why was that?
Thought I was too close to junctions or park cars opposite and stuff like that.
But what's say that junction on the
Yeah.
right? What's the minimum distance apart from that junction?
10 metres.
How many metres is this?
This will be about 10.
It is. You're absolutely right. It's about 10 metres. So as long as you're 10 metres past the junction, I'm not worried. Yeah.
Yeah.